Show yourself. Turn around and be like, hey.
Really?
You count as a person. Be like, hey, professor. Hey. Who doesn't love the deliciousness of an empanada? I know Azari does. Today I'm going to show you how to quickly make empanadas for cheaper than you can buy them from the Empanada Guy or any other place. And you can even pre-make them and freeze them for another time. Okay? Anyone who knows me knows I've been making empanadas for about 17 years. And since 2020, I've been making them and selling them. So if you've tried my empanadas and you like it, now you can totally learn how to make it yourself. Okay? We're gonna go over the types of fillings, ingredients, and how to cook them up. All right? What's first? The fillings. Fillings, you can go with ground meat or pulled or shredded. You can go with beef, turkey, chicken. Any kind of filling of meat that you prefer, that's your preference. Okay? You can even do cheeses. Again, your favorite cheese. I would say go with a block cheese because if you use shredded, it's not gonna melt as good and it won't be so gooey when you open it. Azari's agreeing with me. Yes. Okay. When cooking your meats, if you're gonna do a pulled meat, you pre-season your meats and then cook as desired. So you'll use some cumin, adobo of your choice, garlic powder, red pepper flakes. I like to use a little bit of oregano, sazon. Oh, and I forgot the main ingredient, sofrito. Now you can make your own sofrito, but that's for a different video. Today we're gonna use Goya, okay? So you season your meat and then you cook it as desired. Once it's done, you shred it and put it to the side. If you're making ground meat of any sort, turkey, chicken, pork, you're gonna brown your meat on a pan. Once it's cooked, take it, rinse it, pour it into a colander, rinse it lightly, get all that grease out. Then you're gonna put it back in your pan, add the same ingredients. Now here's the thing, when it comes to seasoning for Spanish food, there's no measurements, okay? You just shake that until the gods tell you that it's time to stop, okay? So it's basically a season to taste. So you'll season it up, mix it real good, and then put it in a bowl, okay? Here we go, we have some ground meat that's already seasoned and browned. And I even have some cheese here. Let's see. So how do we get started? So I showed you the seasonings for all the meats. And again, this varies. This is the way I season my empanadas. But if you have a preference of something else you want to add, do it. Switch it up. Make it delicious in your own way. Now, how do we get started, right? We choose our meat. We choose our cheese, if you're going to decide to use cheese. Daddy. And then we're going to get to the easy part. Let's assemble our empanadas. Now here, I got the old-fashioned fork. It's the way Grandma does it. But I like to be a little fancy, and I have a little press, okay? So you take your discs, which is like this, comes like this. Again, this they also sell in different versions. So this is the one I like to use. You take your disc, if I can get it off. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna do both ways. So here's our fancy little press. You put it on, then you take a scoop and maybe like a half, and you press it. And it comes out so super simple. Beautiful little empanada. All right, let's old school it the way Grandma would do it. You're gonna take some flour here, put some down a little bit, just stretch out your empanada. Again, a scoop. What, puppy? Another scoop. You're gonna close it up the best you can here. I don't know if you can see that. Oh. And then you're gonna take your fork and you pinch it. Flip it over and you pinch it. This is the old school Grandma's way of making empanadas. So you see, you want a fancy dancy or you want it old school, it's up to you. All right, same thing goes with cheese. Put it in, get your disc. Oh, somebody's crying upstairs. Take your cheese and you pinch. Same thing, look at that. All set. Do this one, and then we're gonna get to your frying. Now, there's different ways to fry your empanadas. If I can get this. Okay, we can air fry at 375 for about 6 minutes. You can bake it 375 as well, about 20 minutes. It's gonna depend on your oven. You can even freeze it and save it for a time when you wanna make it for a night of dinner, for a weekend, a quick sports night, or maybe you just wanna have it to have for a snack. You pull it out, leave it on the counter, let it thaw for about 30 minutes, and then you can cook it up. Today, we're gonna do the old school frying method. So I have a pan here with 1.5 cups of oil, okay? I'm gonna lower it so it can start to cool a little bit. And depending on how hot your oil is, depends on how long it takes to cook. Oh, wait, old school it, my bad. So our oil should be just about ready because it's steaming over here. Pressing it, pinch it, pinch it, pinch it, pinch it. Okay, see our empanadas? We're gonna take a little bit of flour here. You hear the sizzle? And then we're just gonna throw our bad boys in there. You can hear it cooking already, look at that. I'm not gonna overstuff it. Forgot to get a plate. Once it's fried up, you want to put it on a napkin. Can you see? See, the oil is so hot, it's frying up real quick. And don't worry about the cheese, it will melt. And once you got a nice golden, boom, you have an empanada. And it's nice and crunchy. Look at that. Here we go. We're just gonna give you a close-up of our stuff here, our fillings, how to cook your meats, your ingredient list, and then how to fry it up. So if you need to take a second and screenshot each one, do that. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed making empanadas with me.